She uses her story to empower formerly incarcerated women to become productive members of their communities. And most recently, she has thrown her hat in the political ring where she is running as county circuit clerk for PG County. So for those who are PG County natives, let's rally behind Ms. Johnson. So without further ado, welcome Kiana Johnson.
Beautiful. Good morning, everyone. It's an honor. I am a Prince George's County resident, but be very clear, I'm a DC native. Okay, I'm a DC native, so I want to make sure that people understand that. So greetings again. My name is Kiana Johnson, and I'm honored to be with you today. I come before you as a mother, a community advocate, and a public servant who believes deeply that justice and safety must be built together. My professional background includes more than a decade of service in government, where I learned how policy is made, and just importantly, where it often fails in our communities, where it fails the communities that it's meant to protect. But I am also someone whose life has been shaped by the consequences of violence, instability, and system gaps. I have seen firsthand what happens when intervention becomes just a little too late, and what becomes possible when someone steps in early with the compassion, skill, and credibility. And that is why I'm here to honor the work that you all have done, Cohort 10 at DC Peace Academy, and it resonates so deeply with me. I believe in public safety strategies that are rooted in data, dignity, and community trust. I believe in investing in our people and investing in those who are closest to the problem. And that is you. That is all of you, Cohort 10. And I believe that violence interruption is just not an idea, that it is a profession, a discipline, and a calling that deserves our full support. Today I'm here to uplift the peacemakers who are doing the work each and every day, often without recognition, often without anyone caring how you feel, right? But understand that your impact and what you are doing here today goes so much further than this room. Your leadership and the way that you show up in community will always go before you. It is an honor to stand here today to see our great leaders here from the District of Columbia that are moving forward in your honor and moving forward in your dignity. I want you to understand that violence is preventable. Understand that prevention does not equal punishment. Understand that we must start with the people. Understand that we must start with resources. Being a violence interrupter and being able to produce peace on our streets is something that is very important. As a frontline person who is working, I believe that what you're doing is public safety. I believe that what you're doing is public health work. And I just want to thank you all so very much for your time, for your effort, and for feeding and putting back into our community what it has lost so much of. I want to thank you all for having me here today. Again, my name is Kiana Johnson. I am the founder and executive director of Life After Release, and I want to thank each and every one of you.
Thank you, Kiana. I really appreciate it, and I know I've expressed my sentiments a million times to you. Thank you for coming, and thank you for those words that you gave to our cohort. Okay, so now we're going to present the Linda Harley Hopper Award. Every cohort, for the last, I want to say 5 cohorts, we presented this award to the star student, and this one, this student and this cohort, it really meant a lot to me. He started last cohort 9, and he stopped coming. And I knew there was reasons and things like that. However, when the nomination form came up for cohort 10, he called me. No, as a matter of fact, he DM'd me on Instagram and was like, I want to come back. And I was like, you sure? He was like, yes, I want to come back. I don't want to start something that I didn't finish. And that spoke more than measures to me. And I was like, how could I deny him? Even though what he left for and he had to realize that his healing needed to start. And coming back to Cohort 10, it started. I seen a big difference in him. He was a leader in the classroom. Things that I've never seen, and I've been knowing him for a while, but things that I've never seen in him before. And I was so, so, so proud of him. So without further ado, where's Robin? Come on, Robin. Because she wanted to call you up. Robin wanted to call you up. So, or help call you up. So without further ado, I would like to present the Linda Harley Harper Award to Jawan Cray Johnson. Yes. Oh my goodness. No.
Don't worry about what we got going on. Y'all need to find out. So, y'all. Everybody good this morning? Alright. First of all, my name is Jawan Johnson, aka Craig, aka Crazy L. Washington, aka Sexy Dex, aka Handsome. Anything that's got good looking beside it, that's my name. Nah, for real though. Yeah, that's why you laugh. I look good, right? I know. But I was told I needed to write a speech, right? And I'm not really good with speeches, but I did write one. I memorized it. So first of all, I want to say thanks to my whole class that was here for me from step one that allowed me to express myself and vent to y'all in times when I need to vent. That's something that a lot of us as humans don't do a lot, especially men. We don't know how to vent. We don't know how to express ourselves and, allow other people to understand the trauma and the pain that we went through just to get the help. So by you guys sitting right there and allowing me to do that in that space, that was big. So I thank y'all for that. Another thing is, I started VI work in 2020. My father passed away November the 22nd, 2019, like 6 days before his birthday. And he was a VI. He died at work. So I picked up the work for him. I didn't do it for myself at first. I did it for him to try to finish his legacy, to try to start, to finish what he started. And I grew to love the work. And the people in my community grew to love me because they grew to see me as a leader, somebody that's outgoing, somebody that's well-spoken, somebody that's just there for them, that can advocate. And I always tell myself, I didn't ask for this work asked for me. And that's the difference from me and a lot of people. You know what I'm saying? I didn't ask to come here. The work asked me to come here, and I stepped in this role, and I'm doing it to my best ability. This is, I'm gonna show off a little bit here though. This is my second top student award, and you know what I'm saying? Because last program that was like 8 months ago in Pathway, I graduated top student in that too, you know what I'm saying? So I just let you know, I'm a top student everywhere I go. You know what I'm saying? But I want to thank y'all too, Ms. Nikita Black, especially y'all too, man. Like I said, the last cohort I dropped out, and I left to me it left a bad taste in my mouth. You know what I'm saying? And I didn't want to leave like that. So she allowed me to come back, and then Black, you just knowing me and being around and saying, the struggle, the pain. I thank y'all.